Hey, this is Ryan Phillips here. This is my game 5 against Daniel Mallaghan. Um, yeah, I can't. This game was somewhat interesting. I don't think it was one of the more interesting games of my tournament. Um, I don't know. I think this was just a pretty drawn game from the outset. I didn't feel like there was much I could do as black. I made a really bad plan, a very slow plan that maybe cost me a chance to try to go for a win. But it's tough. It's tough to win as black at this level. But I tried. So anyway, it was a Grand Prix attack. So e4, c5, knight c3, knight c6. I think the one positive of this game is I handled the Grand Prix attack better than I've ever played against it before. So I was pretty happy about that. g6, knight f3, bishop here, bishop c4, e6, castle, g7, d3. And then I tried knight d4, which I know Ed had kind of recommended to me. I'm sorry, that's not correct. I played castle first, sorry. He played queen e1. Now I played knight d4, which Ed had kind of recommended, and I think knight d4 makes a lot more sense with the queen on e1 because now I'm hitting the c2 pawn. I think I kind of got this idea from Hugo also. I know Ed had kind of mentioned this idea to me, but Hugo, this was the exact game, but I mean, I'm sure Ed had seen this also. So anyways, and then on d4, I'm threatening to take on c2 and fork the queen and the rook, and if you say defend it with queen f2, I was planning on swinging the other knight around, although computer's saying that d5 is better, but I was planning on something like this, and I know this kind of wedge bothers me a lot. I don't usually do too well against this, but I think here this should be okay. I don't see why that wouldn't be playable. And then even b6, I think, so I could play the knight to f5, and ideas of bishop b7 look pretty good to me here. So anyway, so he played, he just took, and then I took back, knight e2, d5, and yeah, I know Josh Seamy and I have talked about this position also, so I guess I have a lot more friends that play chess than I realize, I think, sometimes, and I'm very blessed, I'm very grateful for that. And Josh, Josh plays this line as white, and I've played some blindfold games, so he's always talking to me about how he believes the importance of trying to get d5 in one move instead of two, which I don't agree with him. It's that huge of a. It's not like he was trying to make it seem like if you don't get it in one move, it's pretty devastating attack for white. I think obviously if you can get it in one move versus two, saving the tempo is huge, of course. But I think playing d6 and then d5 is probably okay too. I mean, it's not gonna. If you play it precisely, you shouldn't get blown off the board. But if I get it in at one move like I did here, then I agree. There's probably very little attacking chances for white if I play accurately from here on out. So bishop b3. And computer's showing queen b6, which is interesting, or bishop d7, which I considered. But I like this plan with a5. I found this plan, and the idea is just to try to trap the bishop with a4. And I thought that also it kind of acts as a lever. I could try to put my knight on b4, so I thought this was a good plan. a4. And then here I took, take. And then I think this move might be a little slow. I think d3 is the way to go, so I thought this might be what would occur. I have queen takes e4, sorry. So this looks, this looks like I have a chance to play for something at least. Play for an advantage. Give me just a little more time. Wow, this queen d4, that's a cool move, I think. Well, that's interesting. So yeah, so I'm playing for something here. So I think I played a little passively though. I played b6, which computer likes, but I think d3, putting some pressure on your opponent in a crucial game, I think would have been psychologically a good decision. And just forgetting about that, just from a chess perspective, putting pressure on your opponents is good. So I think if I had this position again, I probably would have forged ahead with d3. But I played here with the b6 with the idea of bishop a6, with this annoying pin I thought on the knight. I thought this diagonal would be excellent for this bishop. So he played bishop c4. And then that's another, I had the contingency plan if he played this move, which I thought he might. I just played bishop b7 and hit that pawn. So we played knight g3. And then I played rook c8. Bishop d3. And then here I didn't really know what to do. So here I embarked on a very slow plan, which was a mistake. So knight c6, bishop d2. And then I played knight b8, which if you're watching on first view might be like, what the hell is that move? But the idea is just to get to the knight to c5. And again, it's probably too slow. So b4, take, knight a6. No, I'm sorry. Rook e8 first, of course. My apologies. Main line. a5, knight a6, rook b1, and I was worried about this move, but apparently I could just take, but I didn't see this, so I missed this variation. So queen e7 would have been nice, because obviously I can't play queen d7 because of bishop b5, and then if bishop c6, then bishop takes a6. So rook b1 scared me. I thought this was a good threat, and I played rook b8, and I think, yeah, bishop a3 I think is totally winning. And I saw this after I played rook b8, and I didn't see anything better basically. So after rook b1, I thought I was in a lot of trouble. I thought this was a good move by my opponent, because I missed queen e7. So if I had seen queen e7, I probably would have just take is the best way to go. But it didn't occur that way. So he played here, and then after bishop a3, I think I was planning, I don't know what I was planning here. I guess knight c5, and then, yeah, I think I'm just in trouble. So I think bishop a3 is I'm surprised he didn't find this move. So I think I got a little lucky this game. So I think if all the day 3 wasn't my best day as far as the chess goes. So I think I was very fortunate to get 1.5 out of 2 points on this day. So he took, and then I noticed the discovery was nothing. So I thought maybe he might try this move, bishop f8, and I thought I was level. So I'm of course disappointed because I thought I got a good position out of the opening. So I'm lucky he missed bishop a3, of course, but my plan was just very slow. Moving the knight so many times was a big mistake, and you know, I'm already disappointed because I know that for me to get a win out of this position is going to be extremely difficult. So he played e5. So his idea is just to play bishop d6, but this is too slow. So I ended up playing knight c5 here. So the idea is put queen c6 if possible, and then threaten this mate over here. I think I also had bishop takes g2, which I looked at, and I rejected it on account of... Why did I reject this? It was because... I rejected it. I don't know what I don't remember what I saw exactly, but maybe, I don't know. I looked at this for a while. I looked at bishop takes g2 for a little bit. I just couldn't see anything that would... I don't know. I thought it might be okay, but I was a little worried about it, to be honest. Maybe I was just like an example of seeing ghosts and not trusting my my evaluation of the position. So take, rook takes, which I thought this was a good move. I missed this move. And then ideally I want to play queen b4 here. I wish that would work, but it doesn't stop the fork. So yeah, I can't. And this is a good, rook takes b7. So he's basically saying he's okay with playing for a draw. And I think in this position he actually offered a draw. He saw me thinking for a while, he offered a draw, but I gotta try to play for a win here, I thought. So I played queen b6, knight d6, rook e to b8, take, queen e4, and now my opponent's the one with the centralized queen, so I'm like, oh shoot, and I'm not panicking. I know my position's fine, but you know, I can't really play for anything, any kind of win here. But I'm trying. You know, I'm optimistic that hopefully my dark square bishop can get active someday. But the dark square bishop is pretty terrible. This f4 e5 idea pins it in pretty well. So g4, bishop f8, and then here I was actually a little concerned. So I offered him a draw, and he thought for a while, and he took it. I'm surprised computer evaluation is showing a little plus for me. I thought I really thought his position was better. I thought f5. I'm pretty surprised the computer showing I could just play the bishop back to g7. I probably wanted to do something, which probably would have been a mistake. And then I have to be careful here because, say I do something. I don't know. My opponent recommend like say I do something silly like this, then rook g5 wins because if take. I think my opponent missed this, so I don't know. It seems like in just like pure calculating variations, I'm better than the people at this level. It's just a lot of strategic mistakes, and then positionally, I think I need to work on some aspects of my game still. But just pure commutation and analyzing lines, I think I'm better than most of my opponents at this level. So this is kind of what I looked at, and I think I have queen h6 maybe. And the idea is rook g5. I have bishop g7 here, or king h8 computer showing, but this should be fine as well. But now I don't have any chances. But this is another, I don't have to do anything here. After f5, just get set on the position. I was a little worried about like h4 though. Start making some threats. But I guess now I have this. And then if f6, I guess this bishop's beautiful, and I mean, I just hold this all day. And then, let me see. Yeah, it's hard to get the rook and the queen even over to the h file. So I was worried, maybe about like a queen h8 mate, but I don't see anything. This bishop is a very nice defensive piece. So yeah, I guess I don't have to do anything in this position. So even queen c7, so I guess I have a lot of options here. Yeah, so maybe, since getting a win would have been very important for me, even though it's a dead draw position, yeah, maybe I should keep playing on and seeing if he makes a mistake. How do I make this a draw position here? I'm not sure. Insert, board, training. Alright, anyway, so this is where the game ended after bishop f8. I offered a draw and he took it. So yeah, I was disappointed that I couldn't do more after another good opening. But I don't know, that's the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, this is Ryan Phillips signing off. Signing this one with my left hand. And yeah, I'll be posting... Actually, this is the last game. I don't have my Game 6 score sheet with Todd. It's a pretty complicated game because there's a lot of kind of back and forth checks, so it's really hard for me to remember the position at like move 45 or 50. Otherwise, I'd be able to, make the video without the game, without the score sheet. But anyway, hopefully tomorrow I'll get my score sheet and I'll be able to make the video. But thanks for watching. I'm gonna post my first round 5 games online with chess.com as well. So I'll just make a note like on Facebook to check out my videos on YouTube after they're all done. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed my tournament, and I had a lot of fun playing in it. So the 6th round game is going to be awesome, so hopefully I'll get that up tomorrow. It was a pretty crazy game against Todd, and it was too bad that he had to lose. He fought pretty well, I thought, in the game. Alright, well, thank you, though.